Scorpio, I hope that you're doing well. This is a general reading for you, 11 till 17 April. But whenever you obviously see it, it's the right time for you to see it. The focus here is twin flame love. Take it as it resonates, please. And let's see what we've got. So we're going to have a look at your recent past. What is it that sort of, got you to where you currently are? And where is it that you are heading with that particular energy as well? Okay, let's see what we have. I really want to make use of this opportunity to thank you for your beautiful support that I'm receiving for all of you guys. The comments, the donations, the subscriptions. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And if you want to have a one-on-one focus on your specific energy, then you can always send me an email. There's a link down below in the description, and we do a reading for you. Okay. So we are looking, oh, that's nice. So we are looking, Scorpio, at your recent past. You got the moon, so bit of a rocky bit there in the past. In the recent past, 7 of air, where you currently are, which is the 7 of swords. The sort of strength or energy that is crossing you in the situation at the moment is the strength card, and then the outcome for you is the sun. This is you ending victoriously, okay, which is actually very, very nice. So let's look at all of this for you, and we're also going to end off with a direct message from the universe for you, Scorpio. So when you look at this energy, in the recent past, there is some sort of event that have happened over there, with love, or maybe with somebody that you're very close with, where it was one of those things where this person could have either been very good for your energy, or this person could have been very sort of toxic for your energy, and it's in one of those sort of instances that you really had to choose whether you are going to, choose to let a current situation, to let it sort of rise you up, or if you were going to let that situation bring you down, because that was, that was sort of like that, I can almost say, an opposing sort of very contrived sort of energy that was happening there for you. And in many ways, it could have really felt that you just weren't really respected, okay? And I feel that you had to make a choice there in the recent past, in a sense of if you're going to keep this specific situation going, or if you're rather going to call it quits, okay? With your current energy, the 7 of swords, 7 of airs, it says over here. So with the 7 of swords, this is a very this is the energy where something is missing. So there's a lot of fights, that you wouldn't have been fighting anymore. I feel that you're really welcoming peace into your life, with whatever the situation is. Remember, we are sort of focusing on twin flame energy over here, but, for you, this might be twin flame love itself, or it might also be other, sort of parts of your life. There's something new starting over here, and there's also you sort of taking your mind away from an energy that you might have interacted with. So there, you might be in a space here where you really love someone and you really care about them, but you also realize that they weren't really all that good for you. You sort of realize that it was a time to move on from that specific energy itself, which can be very, very challenging sometimes when we get that. But direct influence for you there at the moment is the strength card of with that 7 of swords over there. And so this is, I feel almost like, in a sense that you needed to release someone from your energy. But in the same token, this is not this is not only about somebody else, because remember, tarot is always about you. This is also about toxicity that you have to remove from yourself. And what I mean by that is that, sometimes in love, we are very set to how we want to experience something, and we want to be with this person, and we want it to be this person, and we want things to be a certain way because, you've got this sort of hopes and dreams and ideals for how it is that you'd like it, or that you really want it to be, because this is a very determined energy. But the fact that it's a determined energy doesn't change the fact that it was not probably a beneficial energy. All right, for you, maybe for both of you all. And so that is what you had there in the recent past with the moon, that you came to realize that we sometimes get this thing that can be very hurtful in a relationship, or even in a friendship, where we realize that, it's just not really viable to keep this sort of connection going anymore. It doesn't sort of honor the greater good, the inner good, the truth of who we are. And we realize that it is time to let that energy go. And it can be a very hurtful thing to have to deal with. But where you are at the moment, I sense that you're not fighting anymore. And you're really working at building your inner strength and, who you really are within yourself. And the outcome is beautiful because I see success for you. And I feel for many of you, it might be that I won't really say that you're letting go of anybody, but it could be that you got to this point where you really realize that that this situation, this connection, this energetic connection that you have with someone here, this is the really sober, I would call it, realization that things cannot carry on the way that they have been carrying on. This is you realizing that some sort of change needs to come about here. And this is also you sort of no longer fighting and looking at what is the toxic sort of thread inside of this connection, which might be something that might have been ignored there for a while. And I really feel that this action itself brings you a lot of enlightenment, and it also brings you a lot of peace. Okay, so let's clarify for you, my Scorpius. So, let's see. So at the moment, it's sort of like, what is the time? I don't even know. I like working at night. I'm a pure sort of night owl type of energy. But I think it's something like about just after 10 p.m. at the moment. So it's nice because it's quiet to me. And it's almost like I can hear the voices of my guides actually better. It's actually really nice. I really, really like it. I'm just not speaking so loudly because Today was a busy day. Scorpius, today was a busy day. I had 2 personal readings. I had a Reiki class that I was teaching. I had a tarot class that I was teaching. And now I'm doing your readings. And I'm so peeped up because now I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone. So I actually got another reading coming up with a lady in New York. I'm quite excited about it. So 6 of Wands, Ace of Wands, and 8 of Wands. Emotions, emotions, emotions. We're looking at the recent past. We're clarifying the moon, and the moon is all about emotions, and it's all about fluctuating emotions. So I really feel that for you, you had a feeling that this connection was going in a good, positive direction. There was you coming into your shine, coming into your light, coming into your moment. Somehow your heart really opened towards this person. Something happened here that was like a divine intervention. So it was beautiful because your heart opened towards this person, You were going forward. You were sort of going to a space where you really felt that this was something really beautiful that is transpiring over here. And it really sort of brought yourself a great sense of inner peace. I feel that for many of you, you may have even have said to somebody else that, you know what, you were wrong about this person. Look at what they did. This is what they've done. This is how we went about things. So obviously with this clarifying the moon though, these were very positive emotions. They were very uplifting emotions. That you were experiencing, but now with the 7 of Swords in your current energy, because that's in your recent past, this is like quite a bit of a 360 that is taking place over here. So, and this is actually almost like 360 upon 360. Because what's happening in the recent past, what's happening in the current energy, what's coming towards you, it's almost like 3 different things, like bam, 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 So for your current energy, for the 7 of Swords, you've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Star was on top, and the Star is actually what I saw first, and also the 2 of Wands. Okay, so I don't know. I feel that first and foremost that when it comes to finances specifically, that there's really amazing prospects here for you. It looks very promising. Now remember, this is obviously a general reading, so take it as it resonates. But of course, if you want to have a one-on-one reading, I can do that for you as well. But I'm not sure what's going on here, and I will tell you what I mean by that. So there's it's like, so something to do with money, quite dynamically, even though this reading focuses on love and it focuses on twin flame love, there is something quite dynamic here about money. And there is that star over there, which is Aquarius energy. And so you are going for something, and I really feel that it really was a beautiful thing to do. But at the moment, you are sort of divided. There's a very divided energy in this reading. It could be that, I don't know, somebody might have lied to you. Obviously, it could also mean that they changed their mind. But whichever way it goes, things were really well there in the past. In the present, they were quite good. But now you're standing before a path of decision making. If you look at the Two of Wands, this is choosing which path to take. Do you go this way or do you go that way? Do you continue forward in your life with this person, or do you not? Nine of Swords. This situation is really weighing very heavy on your mind, impacting your peace of mind, your sleep, and it's almost like you're closed off to your own beautiful sense of wisdom, because this is a space of living so much in the emotions and in the hurt and the pain, and there's a lot of things that are weighing on your mind over here, and it's almost like you're not so worried about love at the moment. You're always like, what, if I lose that, it's fine. You are worried about, I feel more like the logical things, like the real worries in life. There's a lot of sort of almost like dangers, threats, and fears that are looming for you. If we look at the Strength card, which is your direct influence, there's the Two of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. So again, this is a sense of not knowing what to do. There's some inner healing that you really need to do here, because I feel that for you, there is some inner patterns within you that is sort of causing a very contrived experience for you at the moment. It's not necessarily a new pattern, but I also feel that you are getting it because you are making your mind, you are changing your mindset about things over here, about how you experience your world, So this could also be that you might consider being with someone and leaving this person, but there's also a lot of hope over here, and I feel that you're going to a space where you are seeing the reasons to stay as opposed to the reasons to go. With the Sun card and what's coming towards you, Page of Cups, Ten of Wands, Queen of Cups. All right, so this is very, very interesting, because this is very much an energy of where you are going forward, and we're clarifying this beautiful Sun energy, this sort of, victory, the way that things end. There is you really getting clarity in your mind about logically who it makes sense to give your love to and who to give your heart to. And there is a lot of emotions that you're letting go of here, but there is also, again, you going forward, putting in the work to make the love work. So I feel that for you, you are realizing that you want to be with the one, you want to be with the person. You are realizing that there's some work that needs to be done, some inner work within yourself, some emotional work within yourself. I really see you doing the work, and I actually see you being so ready for love. So even though things may not have worked out, and in a sense you may have been sort of like the problem in this situation, I also see you owning up to that and actually going forth and offering that cup of love, from yourself. All right, let's just get you a general message from the universe as well. Okay, that's interesting. And obviously, I'd really appreciate it if you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the reading. For those who already subscribed, thank you. And also remember to subscribe to hit that notification bell. And also the other thing for you over here, Scorpius, is if this resonates with you, it doesn't have to mean whether it's true, like you like it or not, but if it resonates with you and you're open to the greatest good of all, I'd really like to encourage you to open your heart, mind, and soul to that. So I have got some cards for you, and the cards that came out are the Seven of Swords and the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups was sort of underneath like that, and this was a little bit on its side. So I feel this is really you in a space moving from focusing not so much on what is not working, but rather on what are the positive things to face. So this is you focusing on the positives, which is great. You've got Ace of Wands and Ten of Cups. I feel that you've got clarity and direction for what it is that you want to have in life, and that is why it's coming towards you. And there's that Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck again. So many reasons to really be worried, many things sort of concerning you at the moment, but I also see things actually working out really, really well for you. All right. I hope that helped, my Scorpios. I'll see you next time.